Welcome to the Business Finance Bulletin, episode 214. Welcome again to the latest Business Finance Bulletin with me, Rob Warlow from Business Loan Services, the commercial finance experts. In this bulletin, impact of late payment on small business owners, businesses' experience of requesting finance, and usage of the PayPal working capital facility increases. In many previous bulletins, I've talked about the prevalence of late payment, but not so much about the impact that it has on small business owners' health and the future of their business. Well, that's an angle being taken in a new survey carried out by the Prompt Payment Directory. It's the second of an annual survey that the Prompt Payment Directory have been doing. Now, in this second survey, they spoke to 1,000 small business owners. And first of all, they found out that 50% of business owners said that late payment had taken them to the brink of bankruptcy or liquidation. Now, that's up from 28% from the first survey carried out in 2017. When it comes to mental health, well, 68% of business owners said that they have lost sleep over late payment. And I don't know about you, but a disturbed night's sleep doesn't leave you full of passion and energy for the next working day. Also, 52% of them said that it has led to depression. So you can see that late payment has a very significant impact on small business owners and how they tackle their businesses. On a wider scale, looking at access to finance, well, 40% of the business owners said that they had been refused finance because obviously their cash flow was so poor, a bit of a catch-22 situation. Well, what are the actions that you can take? Well, first of all, obviously have very strong terms and conditions, but also do your research. Make sure you understand exactly who you are lending to and the strength of the business. And there you can rely upon the credit reference agencies, but also the Prompt Payment Directory itself. That directory is a good resource, which is where small business owners are reporting their experiences of giving credit to other businesses. So if you want to have a look at that directory, just go along to their website, which is thepromptpaymentdirectory.co.uk. In many previous bulletins, I've mentioned the fact that bank lending to small businesses over the last 12 to 18 months has been flat at best. Now, this has been down to a combination of two factors. First of all, probably small business owners being a little bit more reluctant to borrow given the current climate, and also a lack of appetite amongst banks to lend to small businesses who they perceive to be a little bit more high risk. Well, the Federation of Small Businesses, or the FSB, has taken a look at this topic of access to finance. And in speaking to its members, 60% of them in this recent survey said that over the last 12 months they were successful in obtaining finance. You may think that's quite a high figure, but it compares to 74% in quarter 2 2017. So you can see there's been a big drop in that success rate. Members also commented on the fact that 75% of them feel that accessing credit is too costly. It costs too much. And put all of this together, and it means that over the next 12 months, only 14% of FSB members said that they are planning to apply for finance. Now, obviously, this is bad for the economy overall. If business owners don't want to borrow, they don't invest, they don't spend money. So it really doesn't help the economy grow. So if you're pondering about whether you should borrow money or not, and you want to have a chat through your various options, don't forget, you can just drop us a line, info@businessloanservices.co.uk, and either myself or one of the BLS team will be more than happy to chat through your options. In the two previous segments in this week's bulletin, I've highlighted the fact that banks are not that keen seemingly on supporting small businesses. However, there's one alternative lender that is going great guns, and that's PayPal. Now you may think, PayPal, I didn't know they were an alternative lender. Well, they are. PayPal, through its working capital service, does provide working capital facilities or cash to businesses who use PayPal as their payment processor. Now, if you think about it, PayPal has a lot of visibility on what you're doing with all of the money coming through there. It means they have great visibility on the level of turnover. And so in 2015, PayPal launched its working capital service. So how does it work? Well, if you use PayPal, you can borrow up to 25% of your annual turnover, up to a maximum of £100,000. That's the turnover through PayPal. Now, there's no fixed monthly repayment. You agree a percentage of each transaction that comes through as your repayment. and so your payment will vary with your sales, which is great if you've got a seasonal business. So there's no fixed term and also no interest rate. They just agree a fixed fee with you up front. Now, so successful has this been, particularly over the last 12 months, that in the UK, PayPal said the total amount of money so far lent out is £625 million, and that's a 56% increase on the previous year. So it's clear that many small businesses are making a great use of this facility. So if you do use PayPal and you want to know if you can access this fund, just go into your account and search for Working Capital Fund, and there you will find information on how you can access that facility. Well, that's it for another bulletin. As ever, I hope you found it useful, and if you did, please don't forget to give it a like and a share. It all helps. Thanks so much for being with me, and look forward to being with you again next time. And in the meantime, have a great, successful and profitable week.